Yes, people. Here we are, back with another Patreon drop for you lot. A little useful music production tool, which I've called Phoenix Hat Machine. So it's a way of kind of making hi-hats super easy to put into your tracks, super quick workflow on programming, and like some mix kind of tools to make them fit in the mix. So yeah, the track you heard at the beginning was just a quick thing I put together using actually the Venom bass, which is another synth that you can get through my Patreon. And the hats were programmed using this Phoenix hi-hat machine. So first of all, the thing which is sick about it is it's basically you press one key on your keyboard, on your MIDI keyboard, to play different hi-hat patterns. So, for example, straight hi-hat. Then to do some rolls, I've just got to press another. Got some swung ones. So when you're playing along with a beat, it's much more intuitive. You don't have to go in and and really program. You can kind of play the pattern as you see fit. So really makes it quick to program in. So you can see here, this was the pattern I programmed for the track you just heard. So also you can move them around really easy afterwards to get it exactly how you want. You can hear some of them have got a little slowdown built in as well. And on top of that, we've got some nice mix tools. So let's just get that rolling, and so we can hear some of the tools we've got on the actual front cover here with the macros. So we've got some uses up pitch, so this could be automated as well, of course. So we got we've got a high pass filter, of course, so I can make them really thin if I need to. Fizz is basically the top end brightness boost, so I can boost the top end of that hi-hat. I've got a warmth knob, which will thicken the hi-hat a little bit, if that's the sound you're after. And we've got a little what's called crunch verb, which is designed to kind of, the crunch verb's kind of designed to emulate like the reverbs you'd find on like old samplers, like MPCs and stuff like that. So it's got a little bit crushing in there along with a bit of reverb. Now Humanize, or Human I've just called it, this is going to make every note not the same. So it's going to be velocity randomness. So if you hit, turn it right up. Just slightly humanizes each note, so not each hit of the hi-hat isn't the same. And then I've also added in a delay for some interest, like with rhythms. Get some pretty mad hi-hat patterns program. So yeah, you can get some pretty kind of mad hi-hat patterns just by playing around, automating stuff, playing on your keys, and then obviously using some of these mix tools to get it in. Now, what that is a sample of an 808 hi-hat from the stock Ableton samples. So if you did want to put in your own hi-hat sample, that's totally possible. You just got to open up the rack here, And here you can see the hi-hats, and all that really is happening with the pattern is each one's assigned essentially to an arpeggiator with different timings. So if you want to add extra timings, it'd be a case of copying and changing the timing here to create, maybe a slide. I think I've got a half note one, for example, so I could add that in very easily. But of course, these are just samples and simplers. So you can drag and drop, your favorite hi-hat. Let me go find one. Some from Drum Weapons here, which I love. So I could very easily go and just drop this in to replace the hi-hat sound, right? So and then all the functions of the hi-hat machine will still work on your sample, which is pretty sick. Let's just put these all in and have a little jam of a different sound. There we go. So now it's got that mad delay on it, so just zip the thing back up, so take the delay off, a little bit of mix. So there we are. That's my hi-hat machine, which is an Ableton rack. Will work with all the stock stuff you've got if you own Ableton. So you can get that through my Patreon with Tier 2 Initiation, it's called. So yeah, sign up for Patreon, help support me make more content like this, and help support me make my music. Much appreciated, people. Take it easy. Peace.